Hi betting experts, on Saturday March the 18th, a traditional ITV 7 on Saturday, the best of the action from Uttoxeter in Kempton. Testing ground expected at Uttoxeter. I think it's much better at Kempton. We've not really had that much rain down here and I think it'll be about speed there. Really good racing. We've had Cheltenham Festival and we've got some competitive action this weekend. We start off with our betting expert daily nap in the 1:30 at Kempton. It's a novice limited handicap chase, 2 mile, 2 furlongs, and I think Storming Crossgales can confirm the excellent impression he made when making a winning chasing debut at Wincanton in November. Now the runner-up there, Captain Mathan, has franked the form several times since, and Tom George's Scopy sort flew round Wincanton. It was a really impressive display of jumping, particularly given his inexperience. I'm expecting Jonathan Burke to adapt the same tactics around Kempton. They're tactics that usually pay off at this venue, particularly on drying ground. He has got a new mark to defy, but he's been kept fresh for a spring campaign, and I think he can improve past these rivals. Our betting expert value angle selection runs in the 205 at Kempton. This is a handicap hurdle over 2 mile 5, and I think Nigel Twiston-Davies' Move It Like Minnie, who's done us a couple of favours already this winter, can handle a career high mark. Now the key with this one is that she's going to want more of a test of stamina. She's up to 2 mile 5 here. She's been winning at Huntingdon despite the sharp track, I think. She's very much a stayer who responds generously for pressure. She lost her place at the wrong time when third there last time out. This is a better race, but I think the stronger gallop will really suit her and she can assert late. Regular rider Finn Lambert can take off his claim and he knows her really well. He's been on board for those wins. I'm expecting a really bold showing. The remaining 5 races over to Uttoxeter for their 150, a handicap hurdle over 2 mile 4. Well, Up for Parole has been disappointing, it has to be said, this season, but he has won 3 from 11 over hurdles. His mark's been eased a few pounds and he's down in class here. I thought he shaped a bit better than the Bear result last time out at Carlisle in February, probably overdoing things from the front and getting tired. And Gavin Sheehan's booked Snowden's going really well. He's had another well-backed winner in the week, and I think Up for Parole is the value option in a pretty competitive looking race. Staying at Uttoxeter for the 225, another handicap hurdle, this time over nearly 3 miles. Well, Wild About Oscar's been one of the few Skelton horses that have clicked this season with the yard in red hot form, but they're fresh from a winner at the festival, and this 8-year-old, I think he'll relish the demands of this near 3 mile trip on testing ground. He caught my eye last time out at Sandown and behind Green Book in a really strong contest there. Harry's back in the saddle this afternoon. I'm expecting much more positive tactics. Encouragingly, back in the day, Wild About Oscar was a winner at Uttoxeter on softish ground over hurdles, and he returns to this venue. He's been given a chance by the handicapper. He's a fair price this morning. I think he'll take plenty of beating. Back to Kempton for the 240, a handicap chase over an extended 2 mile 4. Well, Mr. Fisher has been really disappointing, but he's been in deep, in graded company. This is a drop into handicaps, freshened up by a few months off since Christmas. He's been given a chance by the handicap. He's won 4 from 17. He's not looked the force of old this season, but his mark reflects that, and I can see a true run race round here on decent ground, setting things up nicely for Nico de Boinville to pounce late. Back to Uttoxeter, the Midlands National at 3 o'clock. Well, the Galloping Bear is a brilliant advert for Ben Clark. He's won 4 from 6 over fences. This 4 mile 2 furlong trip will be just what he needs. He is up on a career high mark, but I think in truth, handling the conditions counts for much more than any weights and measures in these sort of races, and I think he's bound to run well. He comes here on the back of a cracking runner-up effort last time out. And finally, the 335 at Uttoxeter, a novice handicap chase. Well, Gustavian finally clicked at Exeter in a small field last time, jumping superbly, given his head from the front. Not sure he beat much that day, and this is obviously a much better race, but he's got potential. Honeyball's going really well now. Hopefully they'll be positive again, and if they goes with the same zest as he went last time, he'll have plenty of these out of their comfort zone at an early stage. Best of luck with all 7 ITV races on Saturday, betting experts.